Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it's drizzling and raining in Chicago this Monday morning. Overnight prices were higher, led by the nearby soybean market. And for the beans, I think the market's trying to look ahead at the U.S. oat crop supply outlook and just see how tight is tight. We saw a bounce in commodity prices in general when the most recent China PMI data came out better than expected and raised hopes that maybe the China economy has bottomed out a little bit here and could start showing some kind of improvement. Over the weekend, rains fell across most of the Midwest, and I think that for the most part, a high percentage of the corn and bean crop is enjoying this warmer temps, higher humidity, and more rainfall, but we're still concerned a little bit about the areas that are getting too much rain, and that could bring down tonight's crop ratings in corn and beans a little bit. We're going to focus now on the weather. Over the weekend, the second week forecast showed some ridging across the Midwest. A few days of warmer and drier conditions I think would be good for the U.S. crops, but obviously an extended long-term period of that would be bad. And so we might be putting some support, especially in the corn market. And a little bit of bounce that we saw late last week on the fact that this crop isn't made yet, and we'll have to see how things all unfold in the month of July. We'll be watching, besides the crop ratings, USDA's June 30th report. That will give us a new feeling of how much acres farmers have planted and what June stocks was, and the market's going to focus a lot on the soybean number and how tight that situation is. We saw the RIN credit market rally late last week. There was some thought that by now the EPA would have announced the new mandates and that maybe the market was a little bit short going into expectation that that wouldn't be an increase, and so they had to come in and buy some RINs. We're also getting pretty close to the upper end of the mandate, and that some refiners may not be willing to go over that blend, so they may have to be buying RIN credits. And then finally, some people are rumored that maybe the EPA will come out with higher mandates, which would mean that some refiners might need to buy the RINs. And so that's been a positive thing. Lastly, we're watching pretty closely the palm oil market. We've seen talk that Southeast Asia might have drier weather because of El Nino, and the Indian monsoon is delayed, and that's kind of helping some of the world veg oil prices. All in all, we're a little bit higher market, looking at oat crop bean supply situation U.S. and looking ahead for the U.S. weather, and also looking ahead for the June 30th USDA report. As always, these are my thoughts, not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day.